Hello again. Alright, so this is one of those videos where we play a little catch up in what's been happening in Blunty's world for the past week or so. I'm not going to be talking about any issues, controversy, or saying anything particularly insightful. So if that's why you come to my channel, then you can bugger off. You're not going to get much out of this. Although I do have some rather exciting news to share later in the video, so if you're the curious type, stick around. So as you can probably tell, I've got the MacBook back. Blunt Mac has returned to me, more or less safe and sound. For the record, it was a hard drive failure, and it wasn't even the hard drive that came pre-installed in the Mac. It was a much larger hard drive I installed after the fact, which is covered under a 5-year warranty, so I will be getting that hard drive replaced. But I lost a bunch of data. Of course, the hard drive failure only happened after I forgot to do my backup, my weekly backup. So the backup I had, which is now what I'm running on, was about 2 weeks old. So I lost a bunch of important stuff, a bunch of work, a bunch of scripts and some notes and ideas, my calendar. So there may be some important stuff I've forgotten. So if I told you that I was going to do something for you, you can write to me again and remind me, because it may have not made it back onto my to-do list. I don't know. I lost the project files for MeatSpace episode 4. That pissed me off. I do still have a good quality exported video of it, so the episode hasn't disappeared completely, but the project file is gone. So essentially, if I ever wanted to go back and tweak the audio or rearrange some stuff or change the music here and there or underlay, I can't go back and re-edit it basically. So episode 4 is sort of locked in stone at this point, which is a little bit frustrating. But all in all, it could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. You may notice I'm sounding a little bit better. It's because a new toy arrived, which is my Samsung microphone, whose model number escapes the tip of my tongue at the moment, so I will put it on the screen right here, right now, for those of you who are curious about it. It's a very fancy USB microphone with selectable pickup patterns from supercardioid, figure 8 or omnidirectional, selectable roll-off. You can actually change the frequency of the roll-off as well. It's very nice, very nice. I got it primarily for the voiceover work I do, and for stuff like the animations. You may have noticed the MeatSpace animations, the audio quality has been all over the place as I've attempted to try various other solutions. Finally gave up and said, bugger it, it's worth spending the money. And this is like about 200 Australian dollars worth of microphone that's delivered as well. But it's very nice. I might start doing some podcasts and things with it as well, I think, because it's fun. Been doing more and more podcasting lately with the coolshite.net guys, coolshite on the tube, who I've plugged a few times. And you'll hear me again in the next upcoming episode. I'll put their website over there for you again. Might as well plug them while I'm mentioning. Let me think. What else? What else can I tell you? I know. The big news. The really big news. On Tuesday, I will be flying to Sydney. And I'll be there for a couple of days. I'll be there Tuesday, Wednesday, and flying back here Thursday afternoon. Why am I going to Sydney? And this is the bit that's probably going to make a fair few of you out there fairly jealous, but also very happy for me. I'm going to see Transformers, the new Transformers movie. And no, it's not getting an early release, and no, you're not confusing what the release date is or anything. There is a special pre-screening of the full movie. This is one of the preview screenings where they just show you like 15 minutes from the movie or whatnot. This is the full movie as it will appear in cinemas. It's a press event, and I'm going there as part of the Cool Shite on the Tube crew. And so we're going to be taking a bunch of video there, not of the movie in the cinema, of course, because that would be naughty, but of the press conference the next day. So we'll be going to see the movie, and it's going to be, I'm really looking forward to it, even though it is Michael Bay and he was responsible for such cinematic atrocities as Pearl Harbor. But I still have high hopes for the film. I'm reserving judgment, because you just never know, and I'm hoping I'm not going to regret that. I'm really looking forward to it, and I will be one of the select few in the world to be able to see the full movie this early. Very excited. So we'll be taking a bunch of video at the press event, and you'll be seeing a little bit of that on my channel, but you'll also be seeing a lot more of it on a new video show that I'm working on with the Cool Shite guys called Cool Shite on the Tube. And the first episode, which is going to be about half an hour long, is going to be all about Transformers. And it's going to be great. We've got some great stuff planned. I'm going to tell you more about that as we get closer to the date we're releasing that. It's early July. Within the first week of July. We're shooting for about July 4th launch. So yeah, I'm lost for words. Very excited about seeing Transformers. What can I say?
Transformers, more than meets the eyes. Autobots wage their battle to defeat the evil forces of the Decepticons.
So I will, of course, be giving you guys the lowdown of what I thought about the film. Don't know whether I'll be giving it the full review treatment at this stage, because we are doing a review for Cool Shite TV as well. So and I'm going to sort of cross the lines there with what we're doing. But I'll let you know. I'll give you the thumbs up, thumbs down verdict. Completely spoiler free, of course. Oh, I just realised I'll have deadly spoiler weapons. I can go out on the internet and post anonymously and just screw it up for everybody. No, I won't do that because I hate that. Anyway, I was just about to sign off, but there is one more thing that I should probably address while I'm making this video. That's sort of rambling and floating about. In a few of the last videos, something has appeared in the background, or I've been photographed holding it and things like that. And it's something I haven't mentioned on any other videos before, and people just keep asking me questions about it. And so I guess I better explain this thing. Yes, it's a walking cane. Yes, it is mine. No, I don't need it all the time. I haven't become crippled. I haven't had an accident. I haven't sprained my ankle. I haven't been in a bar fight. Someone posted a message to me, have you been in another bar fight? An interesting wording, been in another bar fight. It seems you may know about a previous bar fight I may or may not have been in, allegedly. Anyway, it's, as any long-time viewer of mine will know, I've got a bit of a back problem. I had a workplace accident, screwed up my back pretty thoroughly, and I've never been the same since. Normally I can get around okay. I spend most of my days in a moderate amount of pain. Take care of that with pain management. It's not a big issue, really. I get by. You know, I don't whinge about it too much. But occasionally, like once or twice a month, I'll have a particularly bad day. And the particularly bad days are particularly bad days, particularly bad days, particularly bad days, particularly bad days. It's really fun to say, particularly bad days. Where my back is just all kinds of screwed up. It's, 15 shades of, oh my God, that's uncomfortable. And when my back goes, I tend to walk with a bit of a limp. And when I walk with a bit of a limp, my bad knee acts up as well. So I get a double whammy. Bad back, bad knee starts playing up. And that's when this little character comes into play, just to help me get around a little bit easier. Just hobbling around. Take the load off, take the pressure off. Okay, it's no big deal. I figured if I was going to have to walk around with one of these things from time to time, might as well get a pretty cool looking one. And I think that's pretty cool, jetpack with a chrome on it. And I figured that's not quite cool enough for Blunty. So I cooled it up. I pimped my ride. I pimped my hobble stick. That's pretty cool, right? Damn, I love eBay. I mean, I bought it was a necklace thing. And I bought it for like $1. And I snipped off the little loop that was at the back that attached to the chain that went around the neck and glued it on the end there. And it fit there perfectly. I love it. It makes me feel a little bit less silly when I have to hobble around with a stick. So. Catch you next time.